even call it that. I haven't posted a thrift haul since August. Whatever. So as you can tell by the title, this is going to be a collective thrift haul because if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen some of this stuff from literally months ago. I took a thrifting break around September, October, kind of picked it up back in November, and I've just been collecting things since then. Stuff that I don't need. What else is new? But let's just go ahead and get started. I have this little bin right here. This full of stuff. Well, it's kind of full here. I'll show you. Look how cute. It's so pretty. So yeah, we're going to go through all this stuff really quick. Alright, so jumping right into the haul. This stuff is from the thrift stores, estate sales, as well as an antique store or two. So I'll start with this record. I've said this before, I often buy records because of the way they look. So I've not listened to this one yet. I believe I found it at Goodwill. It says Enchanted Moods of James Last. But it's by the Longines Symphonette. I hope I'm saying that right. And I have a few records by them and I like them a lot. So yeah, I just thought this was cute. And if it is from Goodwill, it was $1.99. I'm pretty sure it's from Goodwill. Okay, so the next items are actually padded hangers, go figure. But however, these were free. These were in a free bin at one of my thrift stores. These are actually baby hangers, so of course since they were free, I grabbed them. I wouldn't have purchased them, but I thought maybe I could just hang them on the wall or use them to hang up pretty jewelry or scarves. This is not a toy or something cute like that. I love the pastel yellow and pink. Super cute. And then this one's just your average ivory padded hanger. So yeah, my collection is getting out of hand. So the next item is this really cute iron, sort of like door hanger, I guess, wall hanger. I thought this would be a cute way to store or display some of my vintage hats, or even like just drape a nightgown over it in my vintage room. This is my bedroom, but my vintage room is a disaster. So this was $4 and I just thought it was super cute. It does need to be cleaned up, maybe even repainted, but knowing me, I'll probably just leave it. So yeah, I got that for $4. It's really heavy too. This next item is one of the things I have posted on my Instagram, so I got this, it's been probably like 2 months now. It's a vintage hat. It's by the brand Sakowitz, which to my knowledge was, I think went away in the 80s or 90s. It was like a big department store in Texas here, so technically it's vintage. I don't really consider the 80s vintage, but I think the store started before the 80s, so it could be. I don't know. But it reminded me of Easter. You know, I love my pastels and like spring. I think I'm going to display this on my wall. It was $4.99. So this next item I think is adorable. I found it at Goodwill and it was originally 99 cents, but I know for a fact that I got it for 75% off that day. And I think it's just precious. It's clearly handmade. It's a little mirror. Clearly it is handmade, it has like the pearls. I think these were actually glued down, so I may fix that. But the detail is so cute. This to me just screams like shabby chic with the pink roses and pearls and lace. Most people would probably just like move this or throw it out of the way on the shelf, but when I saw it, I snatched it right up. So next I have some drawer liners. They were once fragranced, I guess. Oh, they still kind of smell, but some of them are already pre-cut. Actually, just this one is. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually use it for drawer liners or use it in some sort of other way, but we know I'm a sucker for roses. And then pink. I think they were $1.99 because they already took the tag off. This next item is probably one of my favorite things that I've thrifted in the last 6 months or so, and it is this ladies' lounge sign. How perfect is this gonna look in my vintage room? I have this idea that I want it like just in the middle of the wall and then maybe have some hats or something like that hanging around it. Even this would look cute under it. It was at a thrift store and she had it marked at $4, but I only had $3 in cash. So she gave it to me for $3, which is awesome. I'm really into this kind of seafoam green. I guess that's what you would call this. But yeah, super excited to put this in my vintage room. I plan on kind of rearranging some stuff around soon. And then following in suit with this sort of like green coat. I think I have a concussion. With this sort of green color, I found this candlestick. It was $2.99 and I just thought this was really pretty. I think I'm going to put it in my other room. Even my living room has some of this like accented, so no one cares where you put it, Danielle. So this next item I actually found at an estate sale, and it is this beautiful pair of vintage gloves. They have really pretty like pearl beading all over them. And yeah, they're by the brand Style Right. And they were only $1. I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but yeah, super pretty. This next item I've had for a while as well. I got it at a garage sale. It's this vintage beaded little kind of clutch coin purse. I don't know if this is a purse or what, but I love the flowers. Really pretty detailing. It says made in Japan on the inside. Yeah, it just says Japan. But she gave this to me for $1. At an antique store, this would be, I feel like, at least 14 or 15. So yeah, of course I grabbed that for $1. So these next two things I actually got at an antique store. First being these little shoe forms. I think that's, or shoe stretchers. But I loved the colors. And I'm not even wanting to show you how much I paid for them because I don't know what I was thinking. They were $12.99. Why did I pay $13 for these? Because that same weekend I went to an estate sale and found the exact same one, pink and blue, for $2, $1 a piece. So anyways, I'm just gonna display these somehow in my other room. And then I guess I was feeling really impulsive that day at this antique store because, like I said, I paid $12.99 for these, and then this was only $2.50. But what do I need this for? Absolutely nothing. They are just vintage trims and embellishments. Like, I guess they were cut off of old clothing. So I'm not gonna go through all of them, but you can just see there's a bunch in here. They're really pretty. Maybe if I sewed, that'd be cool, but I don't sew. Maybe I can put them in a glass jar of some sort and just find a cute way to display them. I don't know. If you have any ideas, hit me up. And moving on to the last items, they are clothing, like vintage nightgowns, of course. Well, this is actually a dress, but I got this from a place called, I don't even want to tell you, because if you're from Houston and I want you to go there and get all this stuff I want. Just kidding, that's rude. It's from a place called Vintage by the Pound, and I think it's like $12.99 a pound or something like that. But I got two dresses, and this being one of them. This is so cute. It reminds me of Clara from the Nutcracker. I wanted to go ice skating this Christmas and wear it, but I did no such thing. But yeah, this fits me perfectly, and I think it's the most beautiful baby blue color. There is no tag sewn into it, but I think I paid about $10 for it, which I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to resell it or anything like that because I like it so much. I just hope I get the chance to wear it soon. And it goes like a little below my knees. I'm not going to do a try-on haul, sorry, I don't feel like it. Then this is a vintage nightgown that I found in an estate sale. It's by Odette Barsa, which is one of my favorite nightgown brands. Well, Barbizon, Odette Barsa. It's just a white, long, pretty plain nightgown. I like this sort of like scrunchy material. It reminds me of those tops that were really popular when I was in elementary school in like the late 90s. I think I was in 5th grade. Anyways, yeah, I thought this was cute. I don't have many white nightgowns, so she's gonna go on the rack. And then next to that one, I saw this bed jacket, which is also by Odette Barsa. This one was $5, which I think is worth it. Like, that's expensive or something. I love these. I have this exact one in white, so I grabbed this blue one as well. You can find these all over Etsy and like Poshmark and eBay. They're not hard to find, but I'm glad I found mine for $5 because people still price them like higher than I would want to pay. I love the lace and ribbons. And the last item I am absolutely in love with. I got this a few months back and I'm still in love with it. Here she is. I think it's Vanity Fair. Yeah, this is by Vanity Fair. It is a peignoir. I think that's how you say it. But I love when they have the robe still attached. A lot of times you'll find the nightgown like at thrift stores, but without the robe. And I love this color, like I've been saying. This is more like a minty seafoam green, I guess. But the sleeves are puffy and lacy, and then the little ties are silk and ribbon. I think it's so beautiful. It's too sheer for me to try on and show you what it looks like, but it's just short on bottom. It's not long or anything. I believe I paid $2 for this, like 1 and 2. But yeah, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and are having a wonderful New Year. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. Do you like my sweater? I got this off Poshmark. It is Lauren Conrad. Super cute.